My name's Jill Wojcinko, and I'm the co-founder and executive director of Max's Mission. Max is my son, and he passed away at age 15 in 2022 by suicide. He was an amazing life force, larger than life, and an avid skateboarder and snowboarder and sneakerhead.
My memories of Max are those of a ball of energy, super great sense of humor, really, really talented skateboarder, super quick wit.
The idea for the murals came about 2 months after we lost Max. We wanted to do something grand and beautiful and colorful to honor his life and legacy. So that's when the idea first came about, but obviously it's been a little bit more of a process, 3+ years in the making, but it's happened.
Anytime skating with Max was always a joy, and he always was learning and progressing.
I definitely remember him as definitely a ball of his own energy. He stood out in a way that is, I think, a big deal.
Over 3 years ago, I pitched a mural idea to Peggy Mata from the Naperville Park District, and she was immediately receptive and encouraging. I envisioned murals that reflected the diversity and inclusivity of the skate community. I wanted to provide resources and hope for those who are struggling, and I wanted to honor Max and his love of skateboarding. And I think we accomplished all of those things, didn't we, Peter? Yeah.
My name is Peter Thaddeus. I paint acrylic paintings and murals. I do a lot of vibrant colors, and a lot of my art is dedicated to the LGBTQ community. It is very inclusive and very diverse artwork, and lively and fun. Jill reached out to me a couple years ago when we were starting to talk about the murals. And it just was a lot of back and forth discussing their vision, finally making it happen. So. It's been a great process. From the very beginning, we connected because of the nature of the diversity of the murals, and getting to know the skate community has been fantastic. They're really accepting, welcoming people. Yeah, so it's quite the process, actually. So they had to build the walls first before we even get to the priming. But then I did a prime coat on it to make sure that everything's gonna last. And then I did a quick sketch. The actual sketches took a long time to do the designs, but the sketch on the wall, I'm a pro at it now, so got that done pretty quickly, and then it's taken a couple days to get to where I'm at with this mural, this wall behind me, for example. It takes a few days per wall and just a lot of layers of paint, and then eventually I'll seal coat it, and it'll make it all pop out a little bit more, be all protected and ready to be viewed by the public.
Peter's initial proposal was really beautiful and hit the mark kind of on all fronts, but hundreds of hours later, it underwent many other iterations. For a while, it was suggested that we work with existing structures in the periphery of the property. We and the artist Peter Thaddeus really wanted these structures to be more closely tied to the skate park. So this is the result that we ended up with, these two larger-than-life skateboard decks.
The name of the mural series is Afterglow, and what Afterglow means to me is, how when the sun sets and the sky can light up and be even more beautiful than when the sun was actually setting? That's what Afterglow means to me. So Max is physically gone from our lives, but his legacy and his light continues to shine on through projects like this, everything else that we're doing with Max's Mission, and through the stories that we continue to tell about him and keeping his name alive. And this applies to everyone who's lost someone they love.
My name is Jenny Saff. We have a son named Ryan who took his life when he was 21. He was away at college in Indiana, and our lives kind of turned upside down then. And that was 2012. I found Max's Mission and Jill through a friend, and she said, hey, I've got a friend named Jill, and she started up a nonprofit, and they have a support group. I think you'd be really interested in going. You should check it out. And I said, yeah, I will. And then I finally did get to meet Jill. I showed up at one of the support group meetings, and I haven't turned back. I continue to go, and I've made a lot of really close friends through this, and I'm getting support that I didn't have before, because when Ryan passed in 2012, there was no Max's Mission. There was no one that would reach out to me. It was up to me to reach out to somebody else, and there was nobody. So Max's Mission is really, it's a lifesaver for me. I think this mural, aside from being a very beautiful part of this skate park, it's going to attract attention from people who may not be able to discuss suicide out loud. In this way, they're going to stop and they're going to question, what is this? What does this mean? And it will give them pause and a reason to possibly reach out to their friends. They'll think more about their friends and family who could be possibly suffering in silence or going through something that they don't understand. This gives them information, a reason to reach out and to make contact with other people. And this is obviously the most beautiful thing in this park.
I've learned so much more than I ever knew about the skate community in these past 2 years, and particularly in the past couple of months. One person I got to know along the way that I never thought I would get to know was Max. I heard stories about Max, got to see many of his personal effects, his music playlist, his skateboards. My favorite skateboard of his was the black and red board that has all these little characters on it. It's depicted twice in these murals. It's my favorite because he actually painted it himself. That spoke volumes to me as an artist.
And all the colors makes it look so happy, even though we know the meaning of it, but the colors, you come and you want to see it and I don't know, it gives you like this nice comfort, happy feeling. So that's what I feel.
And I love all the movements in the murals and the colors as well. And it's great to see so much inclusivity in the murals. I love that.
It feels so alive. And both alive and sad at the same time because we know what it is, but it's so alive. Those are bright colors that Sophia will know.
I really love it because it has just half of the body. So to me, that means there's such a diversity of people. No matter who you are, this happens to anybody.
I'm a project manager at the Naperville Park District, and I'm absolutely thrilled with these murals. We had such a beautiful team come together to create these. It just makes me so proud, and it fills my heart with joy to see these actually come to life for Max's Mission and the Park District and the community. I received a text message from you, Jill, in 2022 about, hey, I have an idea. So it took us a while to get it all in motion and happening, but we did it. And here we are in 2025 and they're done.
We did it! Thank you, Peggy.
A statement from John Waller, the Naperville Township Mental Health Board Chairperson. I was made aware of Max's Mission in an article in the Chicago Tribune some months ago. One of the statements in the article was from Naperville Park District Commissioner Leslie Ruffin, who said, I just think what they do for the community and for mental health awareness and suicide is so important. It so strongly aligns with our mission, vision, and values. John recalled, I wondered what the Naperville Township Mental Health Board could do to help this organization that aligns with the board's own mission and values. And I am pleased to say that the board came together and unanimously approved a grant to financially support this project.
We knew very early on that Peter was the right artist for this project, and we are so glad that he trusted us and stuck with us through the process. It was a joy to visit Peter when he was painting the murals, and collaborating with him on the details was so fun. Peter makes painting look easy, but there is nothing easy about executing murals of this scale with such precision and detail. There is so much skill and talent, and we were lucky to have him as our artist.
The Naperville Park District is incredibly honored to work with Max's Mission on this project, and we are grateful that you trusted us as a partner. Max was an avid skateboarder who frequently visited Park District skate parks and befriended skaters of all ages and abilities. These murals add beauty to the space while highlighting the diversity and creativity of the skating community, and of course, celebrating Max. We hope these murals serve as a message of hope and help for anyone that is struggling with mental health or lost by suicide.
And finally, Rachel Peters, the owner of M.M. Peters Construction, who laid all of the concrete for these massive structures, suggested, "We were honored to contribute to this incredible project and its powerful mission. A mother's love knows no boundaries, and Jill has been a true testament to that throughout this entire process. Our crew had a great week building these concrete walls, made even more memorable by the daily visits from the Wajenko family, which brought warmth and meaning to each day. And of course, we won't forget the homemade cookies, a sweet reminder of the love behind it all. Thank you for allowing us to be part of something so important. Suicide affects us all, and we're proud to stand with you in this effort."
Afterglow honors that lasting radiance and acknowledges that while grief changes us, it also connects us. This quote can apply to anyone who has lost someone they love. Instead of asking why they left, now I ask, what beauty will I create in the space they no longer occupy?